All right, let's talk about our great mate, Buzz Rothfield.
Oh, that's a big
retired from everything. We can't.
Yeah.
I'm going to miss Buzz.
So am I.
You know, it was congratulations, Buzzy. We miss you already. We thought you were going to be here in Vegas. Hope that you're watching. But what about Buzz, eh? I mean, you guys have worked with him for a long time. Now, I want to hear some stories.
How would you like me to answer that question?
You're a good mate, Webby.
He left our podcast high and dry, so he's not my favourite.
Why was he such a cult figure?
A cult figure?
Well, he wasn't.
I thought you said cold figure.
He said cold.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Because he's a lovable rogue, you know. TV was the best thing that happened to him in many ways.
I'm glad you said
that. Because people got to see the larrikin Buzz, and you guys used to beat him up, and he used to get fans out.
Nah, he loved it. He loved every bit of it, Buzzy. And it's right, but like we'd go toe to toe, but we'd walk off air, shake hands. He'd call me the next day. We'd have a laugh, and we respected each other. But one thing about Buzz is he got stories no one else could get.
Yeah.
You know, and he had the to come on air and to take anyone on and to deliver those stories. And he worked very hard. And I'm sure working alongside him, Reedy, you would have seen it firsthand.
Braithy, I mean, I'd ring my mum and dad every Monday night after I leave the show, right? I go home, I ask how the show goes, and they always say to me, or my mum says, don't ring again till you apologise to Buzz, because they love him, right?
My mum used to say the same thing.
And that's what television and 360 did to Buzz.
Yeah.
Buzz, it humanised him.
Yeah,
right?
I reckon the last 18 months, that was the most question. Leave Buzz alone.
Yeah.
Mate, but you know what? He loved it. And I think playing a role, in this game, you've got to play some roles. And I thought, I still call him the old crocodile, no matter how much you feed him. Yeah. I mean, he's going to bite you, but he was fantastic.
Sorry for having an opinion, mate. What about some stories? You got a story for us?
Buzz tried to fight me the first time I met him at the after party in 2005. When I joined the Telegraph in 2009, Bozo, Fulton and I weren't on particularly good terms, and we had a big Barney on the phone, and I went out over to Buzz and I said, I reckon you're going to get a call from Bozo any minute. Sure as enough, the phone rung, and Buzz goes, I promised him editorial independence when he joined from the Herald. And Bozo goes, it hasn't stopped you in the past.
What about you, Rudy? You got anything for us?
Mate, he just had a great contact book, didn't he?
Yeah,
the amount of times he'd ring you up with a tip. There's so many stories he gave to other journalists that he didn't write himself. He was happy to share, and he was a great mentor to a lot of us.
All right, we're going to get to a break after. We're going to catch up with the Bulldogs coach and captain. But before we go, here are some of Buzzy's absolute best. Breaking news, Buzz, over the past hour. Talk us through it.
Dylan Brown, Parramatta Eels 5'8", is signed for 10 years at the Newcastle Knights. Your manager tried to tell me that you were strictly a corporate ambassador. Mine was a question of your ability to juggle two roles. You started last week. I gave him a say, which is fair. I allowed him to tell his story.
Buzzy, I love you, and you're doing a great
mate,
job.
Feelings are mutual, but what you do in this business, Rudy, is...
Oh, please tell me.
Now and again, you've got to say, geez, I might have got this wrong.
I was wrong, I was wrong about the dogs.
Thank you. Next, please.
You want to win the comp? You're hosting this show, are you, Buzz?
Every step of the way.
Look, I don't want to sound like a broken record. The player has left the club. Bottom line is, and the statistics don't lie here, sin bins are up 140%. Spit it out, what's wrong?
I can't be. I'm just asking you a question.
If you want me to sit here on a Monday night and not have an opinion, I'm happy to... No, I am. I'm happy to stay quiet. I'm sorry for having an opinion, bro.
You're allowed to have an opinion, Buzz. I just don't agree with it.
Well, fair enough.